They made Rick.
Hope Soulja Boy sues you.
I'm only gonna play 4 seconds. He can sue me on 4 seconds?
I don't know what the rules are.
Bro, and I know the answer is no. Did you watch The Jinx on HBO? Guy Robert Durst?
Okay, the guy who just got convicted of murder.
One of the best documentary series because it's so creepy. So this guy comes from a millionaire family. He moved upstate, up around here with his wife, happily ever after. False. She disappears.
She talked on the telephone with her husband, then she vanished. And no one has seen Kathleen Durst since.
Number one suspect is him. But it's 1970 something. You know how easy it is to commit crimes in 1970 something? Anyways, he gets away with that. There's a movie, All the Good Things, with Ryan Gosling and some other
Before we made The Jinx, there was a whole other film, which was called All Good Things.
So the documentary starts with the director trying to clear the dude's name.
I'm always interested in the story behind the story, trying to understand someone like that.
Robert Durst's best friend is a mob guy's daughter.
The guy whose best friend was murdered.
The police think that she helped him get rid of the wife's body. She started telling him, yo, I need some money. I'm in hard times. I might have to talk about something. I might write a book if you don't help me out. You know what I'm saying? 2 days later, she's dead.
There's a suspect for murders in Los Angeles.
Somebody writes a letter to the police saying there's a dead body in this house.
Police received an anonymous letter.
And it's just addressed Beverly Hills Police Department with her address.
The director is now doing the director thing. And he finds a letter.
A different letter. This one written by Robert Durst.
And they compared it to the note written to the police. And it's the same exact handwriting. And he misspells the address in both of the letters.
The address written on the front is exactly like the cadaver note.
And the whole shit switches to, oh, I'm trying to clear his name, to holy shit, he murdered these people. Final episode, and they're going to an interview, and the director is like shitting his bricks. Like, all right, I'm gonna show him the letter. This guy's a murderer. This guy got bodies, and you're gonna show him evidence that you know that he did it?
At some point, filmmaker Andrew Jarecki confronted Durst with the two letters.
And can you tell me which one you didn't write?
No.
The director set him up.
You set me up.
Durst's lawyer was like, can we talk about? Wait a minute. Dude didn't know he had a hot mic. Everything stopped. You see the camera stop, the production stopped, and he's going, oh, they got me.
Not knowing he was still being recorded.
What the hell did I do? Kill them all. Of course.
I got goosebumps right now. Look, I wish you could see my goosebumps. And once that dropped a couple years ago, that's when he got rearrested. He was free roaming the streets. He was in the clear. And because he decided to do a documentary on his shit.
I mean, that's how they got El Chapo.
Sean Penn.
Oh,
Yeah. Just like Dennis Rodman went to go see Kim Jong-un.
Dennis Rodman is way different than Sean Penn. Like,
I don't think they're that different.
they both had Madonna, that's true.
They both been inside Madonna, and you know, there's no closer bond than Eskimo brothers. There's a rub here that we've been in the same
Well,
place.
Brian Laundrie?
I just saw that his parents found his remains around the corner from his house.
Well, they don't know yet as of right now.
So the federal government of the United States of America
Yeah.
have been searching for this man for months, weeks, with nothing.
With nothing. Their first lead was from Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh my God. So Dog the Bounty Hunter is the reason they found the bones. There's a joke in there that I can't figure out right now. The federal government been looking for this man for months.
But
And his dad was the one that found it.
yeah, that's the
A day into looking into him.
45 minutes into looking.
45 minutes into looking in for him, he found it? Come on, son. I'm not saying anybody was complicit. I'm not saying anything because I don't know anything. But come on, son.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
The poor dude that kind of looks like Brandon DeLaundrie that had his hotel room broken in, kicked in his door, waved in the 4-4. Imagine if you chill in your hotel room after a long day of hiking and fucking 40 feds bust in your room. It was somebody at the hotel called and snitched.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
So he got a free night and a free breakfast.
You think I want to stay here? Fuck out of here.
I knock on all the doors like fucking.
Everybody. Y'all be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I'm done with y'all. My class is 8 kids. There's 7 boys. So I have all those boys in the class. This poor teacher has to give a lesson about inappropriate touching and private parts. And all these kids say is, hey, yo, and that's sus. That's all they say anyway. So when she's trying to explain what private parts are, this one kid goes, booty cheeks. He goes, I can't take this. I can't take this.
I had a similar situation. I was in a health class as a staff member, and she pulls out the biggest dildo I've ever seen, and it like suctions to the desk, right?
It was a stick-on joint that you can put on the wall like that?
Yeah.
I don't know any of these. I'm just saying.
She puts it on there to teach
That's
me a warning.
so much more intense than my story.
It was a black teacher and it was a Caucasian dildo.
Interesting.
Took it from her bag too, so I don't know if it was like
It was personal use.
Was it?
It wasn't a school issue.
It wasn't a
suction dildo.
Like, how do you even order that in your budget? Like, it wasn't.
That's not a budget item. That shit'll be labeled miscellaneous in the budget. That's not going to be a budget item.
What?